Hi, I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozarks Previews. We're here today at the photo shoot for the 2020 Ozarks Baseball Preview, and we're with cover selection Ethan Thompson from the Willard Tigers. Ethan, first off, congratulations on this.
Thank you. Thank you.
What does this mean to you and the Willard program?
I think it's kind of a just like statement, like really getting us out there. Like everybody kind of knows who we are, especially after last season. But it's more of a defining term. Like, hey, we're here. Like we're here, ready to do this. So
You get to share this with a couple of your high school teammates and some summer teammates as well, right?
yes, yeah, it's very fun. I've been playing with Garrett since I'm like sixth or seventh grade, and Grant filled in a couple tournaments back then. But Grant and I really started getting close freshman year. So
And this is we talked with Garrett. Pretty special class at Willard, isn't it?
yes, very definitely one of the best classes I ever go through Willard. So.
Several guys that experienced that nice run last year. I know you guys weren't totally satisfied. Third place in state sounds pretty good, but you guys weren't totally satisfied, were you?
No, we Willard has a third place under the belt already. We got there expecting to kind of like we were wanting to win. Obviously, it's everybody's dream, but the two teams before were kind of there, like they're happy to be there. They didn't really have the talent that we do. So they're like, we got here, like we're just glad to be here. But we showed up there like we're here to win, like we know what we can do, and it just didn't go our way.
And you get up to that level, there's some good baseball programs. I mean, Staley's one of the teams you played up there, but you get to that level, they're all good.
Yeah, we didn't see Staley or Marquette until then. I hadn't played Staley at all in my high school career. I hadn't even really heard of them. I mean, obviously I knew who they were, but they weren't everywhere around. We played Marquette my sophomore year. I think we ended up losing to them. I can't remember exactly, but I knew they were a pretty talented program. But I figured like going to that game like we had it, just knowing the group that we were bringing into the game.
Well, let's talk about your game. You put up some big offensive numbers last year. One thing that stood out to me were the 50 runs you scored in high school baseball. That's amazing.
Yeah, broke a school record with it. I think it's a 49. I got 50 or whatever. It was fun. I didn't really think of that one as much as I was trying to get the stolen base record from one of our summer coaches who had it, Keaton Presley. So the runs wasn't necessarily my biggest focus, but knowing when I broke it, I was pretty happy because I just felt like I was being there and getting that was I felt productive with it.
Yeah, being a table setter, up at the front of the lineup, you got some thumpers behind you. That
Yeah.
that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just getting on. I would
Yeah.
get on. I think 29 singles last season, and obviously most of those I would have ended up scoring on getting those 50 runs in, and having someone the caliber of Grant and Garrett behind me, I mean, just helped. Garrett's constantly hitting extra base hits or just hits that I can push into getting in and stuff like that.
What do you see this year for the team and maybe you individually?
Hopefully, obviously, I want a bigger year for me personally. Going into this season, we have a very hard schedule. We have to play 3 or 4 nationally ranked teams, and so it's definitely gonna be a tough year. But I'm very excited. I think even those teams being nationally ranked and some of the players they have, I think we can go into the game compete with anybody. Um, Honestly, in the area, in the nation at this point.
God, you get guys throwing 90. I mean, you should be able to compete with anybody, right?
Yeah. Grant hit 94. My friend Eli hit 90. Garrett Hunter hit 92, and then Garrett's hitting 90, 91. So just having 4 guys that can do that is just something special at this point.
That's usually high school guys getting 85 is pretty good, but you got 3 guys that are hitting 90. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something special. I obviously I'm not hitting 90. No one around here's really hitting 90, but the fact that I can call those 4 guys some of my best friends and to know that all 4 of those guys are also being just as successful as me is a really special feeling.
You've made your college decision. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Missouri Southern contacted me after we played Webb City last year, and we kind of talked a little bit, getting things in line. Didn't really talk much in the summer. They came and watched me play at their home tournament and got a visit set up in the fall. And after that visit, I just felt like it was the one. They not only did I feel included, but they really included my dad in the whole visit. I really enjoyed that, and it kind of made me feel like it was a family-oriented place. And that's kind of what set the tone for me there.
I love that program in that they get a lot of local guys. I mean, you're going to play with a lot of guys from the area, both the COC and Big 8 conferences that play around this area.
Yeah, yeah, the big names. Matt Miller is there from Aurora. I remember playing him sophomore year. Cole McBride from Lebanon's there. Zach Shoemaker from Aurora as well as pitching there. So just knowing they have local guys there that are good is exciting because I played against two of those guys. One of them I watched play my freshman year, so it's really cool.
So with all the seniors on the Willard squad this year, you know you're going to have the target on your back, but I wouldn't think there'd be much pressure on you guys. You kind of know that going in, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's pressure in everything you do, but I don't think any of us are putting the pressure there that a lot of other teams, when they get put in this position, would put on themselves. We go into every game expecting that team to want to beat us just because we are as good as we are now. But I know, I think all of us are just confident in our abilities and what we can do as a team, and so I don't think there's any added pressure there with that.
Well, again, we wish you the best of luck this year, Ethan. Congratulations on this cover selection, and congratulations on the third place last year. I know there's bigger things coming for you later.
Yes, thank you. I really enjoyed this.
Ethan Thompson, again, from the Willard Tigers. He is part of the cover shoot, the photo shoot for the annual Ozarks Baseball Preview, and I'm Tom Ladd.